Hello, my friends and fellow mystery hunters. This is Detective Harlan Crowe speaking, your guide through the shadows of crime and deception. With 30 years on the force, I've seen the worst humanity can offer: blood-soaked alleys, twisted minds, and secrets that fester like open wounds. Tonight, I bring you a case that still chills my bones. The Crimson Manor heist of 1947. A robbery gone wrong, a family slaughtered, and a web of lies that nearly buried the truth forever. Settle in with your coffee or whiskey, because this tale unfolds in 10 gripping parts. We'll peel back the layers together, clue by clue. Let's dive in. It started on a rain-slicked night in Chicago, the kind where the wind howls like a banshee off Lake Michigan. I was nursing a hangover in my dingy office when the phone jangled. Sergeant O'Malley on the line, voice gruff as sandpaper. "Crowe, get your ass to 1423 Elmwood Avenue. The Vanderbilts' whole family's wiped out. Looks like a botched robbery, but something stinks. The Vanderbilts were old money, heirs to a steel fortune. Their manor was a fortress of marble and iron gates in the Gold Coast neighborhood, where the elite hid their sins behind velvet curtains. By the time I arrived, the place was crawling with uniforms. Flashing lights cut through the fog, illuminating the grand facade like a ghost from a pulp novel. I flashed my badge and stepped inside. The foyer was a slaughterhouse. Blood splattered the Persian rugs, pooling under crystal chandeliers. Mr. Elias Vanderbilt, 52, lay face down near the grand staircase, throat slit ear to ear. His wife, Miriam, 48, was slumped in the parlor, a single gunshot to the temple. Their son, Theodore, 25, had been bludgeoned in the library. Skull caved in with what looked like a brass statue. And the daughter, Eliza, 22, was missing. No body, just a trail of blood leading to the back door. The safe in the study was cracked open, empty. Jewels, bonds, cash gone. Estimated haul: over $500,000. But why kill the family? Pros don't leave bodies unless things go south. I interviewed the staff first. The butler, Reginald Hayes, 60, found the bodies at dawn. "I heard nothing, sir," he claimed, hands trembling. Retired at 10. The family was hosting a small dinner party. Mr. Vanderbilt's business associates. The cook, Mrs. Agnes Poole, corroborated. They argued something fierce. Mr. Vanderbilt accused someone of embezzlement. Then gunshots around midnight. Guests 3 men. Victor Lang, Vanderbilt's partner in steel mills. Alibi: left at 11 p.m. Dr. Silas Thorne, family physician, claimed he departed early due to illness. And Marcus Reed, a shady investor with mob ties, said he was home by 10:30. No forced entry. Windows intact. The killer knew the house. I examined the crime scene. In the study, a bloody footprint size 11, man's boot. On the desk, a torn scrap of paper, midnight drop, warehouse 7. And in Eliza's room, her diary, entries about a forbidden love affair with someone named Jay. This was no simple heist. It reeked of inside job and revenge. As the sun rose, a neighbor reported seeing a black sedan speeding away at 1 a.m., plates traced to a rental under a false name. My gut twisted. Where was Eliza? Dead or kidnapped? Stay tuned, friends. In part 2, we dig deeper into the suspects, and a shocking discovery turns the case on its head. This is Harlan Crowe, over and out for now. Part 2. Welcome back, sleuths. Detective Harlan Crowe here, picking up the Crimson Manor thread. If you're new, catch part 1. Trust me, you don't want to miss the setup. Last time, we left off with a slaughtered family, an empty safe, and a missing daughter. Now let's chase the shadows. First stop, Victor Lang's penthouse downtown. Lang was slick, pomaded hair, tailored suit, cigar smoke curling like lies. Elias was like a brother, he said, pouring scotch. We argued over a deal, sure. He thought I was skimming profits. Nonsense. But his alibi cracked. His doorman remembered him arriving at 1:30 a.m., not 11 p.m. Lang sweated. Must be mistaken. I stopped for a drink. Next, Dr. Silas Thorne. His clinic smelled of antiseptic and fear. "I left early, stomach bug," he muttered, adjusting his glasses. But his car was spotted near the manor at midnight by a patrolman. Thorne paled. Prescribing medicine for Mrs. Vanderbilt. She had nerves. Marcus Reed was harder to pin. Holed up in a speakeasy with known gangsters. "Vanderbilt owed me money," he growled. "But I don't kill for chump change." His boots? Size 11. Coincidence? Back at the manor, forensics reported. The throat slit was professional single-stroke. Gun was a .38 revolver unregistered. Bludgeon matched the statue. Fingerprints wiped. Then, the breakthrough, Eliza's body found in the lake, weighted with chains. Drowned, but autopsy showed ligature marks. Kidnapped first. Time of death, around 2 a.m. Her diary revealed Jay was Julian Hayes, son of the butler Reginald. Forbidden romance across class lines. Julian worked as a mechanic, had a record for petty theft. I hauled Julian in. Young, cocky, grease under his nails. "I loved Eliza," he admitted. "We planned to elope, but her father found out. Threatened to disinherit her. Motive? Maybe. But Julian's alibi. At a garage all night, witnesses. The scrap paper led to Warehouse 7 on the docks. I staked it out. Midnight, a shadowy figure dropped a bag. I pounced. It was Reginald Hayes, the butler. "Explain," I demanded, cuffing him. Tears streamed. "Mr. Vanderbilt forced me to help embezzle funds. The robbery was staged to cover it. But it went wrong. Who killed them?" Reginald clammed up. As I drove back, taillights followed. Someone didn't want this unraveled. Hang tight, friends. Part 3 brings autopsy twists and a hidden vault. Crow out. Part 3. Hello again, truth seekers. Detective Crowe reporting for duty on the Crimson Manor case. We've got bodies piling up, alibis crumbling, and a butler in the hot seat. If you missed the first 2 parts, pause and catch up. This puzzle's pieces are scattering fast. Reginald Hayes in interrogation. Stone-faced at first, but under the lamp's glare, he broke. "It was Lang," he whispered. "Victor Lang planned the heist. Vanderbilt discovered Lang's mob ties, laundering money through the steel mills. Lang hired pros to rob the safe, make it look random. But the murders? The family wasn't supposed to be home. Vanderbilt changed plans last minute. Why help? Lang blackmailed me. Knew about my gambling debts. We raided Lang's office. Hidden ledger, payments to Reed's gang. But Lang had vanished. Autopsy on Eliza. Not drowned. Asphyxiated before hitting water. Semen traces, recent assault. DNA too degraded for 1947 tech. But fibers matched a wool coat. Dr. Thorne's coat was wool. Confronted, he confessed to prescribing sedatives but denied more. Miriam was my patient and lover, he admitted. Elias knew, threatened divorce. A fair motive for Mrs. Vanderbilt's murder? Theodore's bludgeon. Left-handed blow. Thorne was left-handed. Thorne lawyered up. Warehouse bag. Fake jewels. Decoy. Real loot elsewhere. Eliza's friend, a socialite named Clara, tipped. Eliza feared her brother. Theodore was violent, jealous of her inheritance. Sibling rivalry? Searched the manor again. Hidden vault behind the library bookshelf, stock certificates worth millions. Untouched. So robbery was a ruse? Footprints led to a secret tunnel under the house, exiting in the woods. Ambush in the tunnel. A figure lunged, knife flashing. I dodged, fired a shot. He fled, dropping a glove, monogrammed MR. Marcus Reed. Reed's hideout busted in. He was packing. "It wasn't me," he snarled. "Lang hired me for muscle, but I backed out when killings started." Who then? A note in his pocket. "Meet at the old mill, J. Julian again?" The plot thickens, friends. Part 4. Chases and Confessions. Stay sharp. Part 4. Back at it, Mystery Mavens. Detective Harlan Crowe here, unraveling the Crimson Manor nightmare. Suspects are circling like vultures, and the truth's buried deep. Recap. Staged heist, family affairs, hidden tunnels. Now action heats up. Chased Julian Hayes to the garage. He bolted in a hot rod, tires screeching. Pursuit through rainy streets, sirens wailing. Cornered him at the mill. Hands up, I yelled. Julian surrendered. I didn't kill them. Eliza called me that night, screaming about intruders. Phone records confirmed. Call at 11:45 p.m. Why run? Fear. Father said the family was cursed, old enemies. Vanderbilt's past. During Prohibition, he bootlegged with mobs. Reed was a former partner, betrayed. Reed in custody. Vanderbilt stole my share. I wanted payback, but not murder. Glove? Planted. Lang's doing. Lang surfaced, arrested at the border. In the box. Okay. I planned the robbery. Hired 2 goons. But they went rogue. Killed everyone when Vanderbilt fought back. Goons' names? Anonymous. Paid in cash. 1 goon found dead in an alley. Throat slit. Same MO as Vanderbilt. The other? Missing. Clara, Eliza's friend. Revealed more. Theodore raped Eliza. She confided in me. Planned to expose him. Autopsy confirmed assault. By family member? DNA primitive, but blood types match Theodore as possible. Theodore killed to silence? Mrs. Vanderbilt's suicide note. Forged? Handwriting analysis. Not hers. Thorne admitted. I helped Miriam fake depression for divorce leverage. But she was shot. I heard it while leaving. Timeline. Thorne left at 11:15. Shots at midnight. Butler Reginald's lie. He heard arguments till late. Perp walk. Reginald's son Julian had access via tunnel. Used for rendezvous with Eliza. Motive. Revenge for abuse? Julian cracked. Theodore hurt her. I confronted him. Things escalated. Did he kill all? No. Only fought Theodore. Who then? A shadow loomed, the case splintering. Tune in for Part 5 where alliances shatter. Crowe signing off. Part 5. Greetings, Enigma enthusiasts. It's Detective Crowe midway through the Crimson Manor saga. Bodies, betrayals, and buried secrets. We're halfway, but the killer's mask is slipping. Let's press on. Julian's confession. I snuck in via tunnel to meet Eliza. Heard Theodore attacking her. I grabbed the statue, bashed him. Panic set in. Eliza. She was alive when I left. Begged me to run. But her body in the lake? Someone else took her. Father Reginald knew. He covered for me, said I was innocent. Reginald released on bail vanished. Lang's goons. 1 dead. Other ID'd as Slick Malone, mob hitman. Rated Malone's flop. Bloody knife, Vanderbilt jewels. Malone sang. Lang hired us for heist. Vanderbilt woke. Fought. Slit his throat. Wife saw, popped her. Kid was collateral. Eliza. She ran. We grabbed her. Drowned her to tie loose ends. Why assault? Not me. She was already bruised. Theodore's doing. But Malone's boot size. 10, not 11. Footprint mismatch. Reed's size 11 but alibi solid, poker game witnesses. Dr. Thorne's turn. Polygraph failed on affair questions. Miriam wanted out, he said. Elias threatened to ruin me if she left. Did Thorne kill? No. I sedated her for nerves left. Sedative overdose? Autopsy traces in all victims. Drug dinner? Cook Agnes. Dr. Thorne provided the wine. Said it was medicinal. Thorne poisoned them. Then accomplices finished? Thorne fled clinic, chase ensued. Cornered on rooftop. It was self-defense. Elias attacked me over the affair. Gunshot residue on Thorne's hands. But timeline off. A letter arrived anonymously. Check the vault again, Ivy. Elias Vanderbilt's initials. Vault. Hidden compartment, will revision. Cutting out Theodore for moral failings. Motive for son? Theodore dead first. Twists abound. Friends. Part 6. Underground revelations. Stay vigilant. Part 6. Hello, puzzle solvers. Detective Harlan Crowe back with more Crimson Manor chaos. Suspects confessing left and right, but pieces don't fit. Let's burrow deeper. Thorn in cuffs. I shot Miriam, mercy killing. She begged after seeing Elias die. But I didn't kill the others. Who did Elias? Intruders. Inconsistent. Malone's partner dead. Silenced. Mob cleanup? Reed's connection. His gang supplied goons. Reed grilled. Lang double-crossed me. Wanted the loot for himself. Loot recovered from Malone half missing. Lang's safe house. Raided. Empty. Wife's diary found. Elias paranoid. Thinks family plotting against him. Paranoia? Vanderbilt's doctor, Thorne. Prescribed hallucinogens? No. Tunnel exploration. Blood smears. Leading to old sewer. Followed, ambushed by Reginald. Butler with gun. You don't understand. The family was rotten. Elias abused us all. Confession. I let the thieves in, but Julian killed Theodore in rage. You killed Elias? No, Lang's men. Why vanish? Protecting Julian. Julian's garage. Secret room, Eliza's locket. Eliza's alive? I demanded. Julian. I hid her. The body in lake. Decoy. A vagrant. Shocking. Eliza emerged from hiding, pale, bruised. Father and brother deserved it. Theodore raped me. Father covered it. She planned it? Julian helped stage my death. We framed Lang. But murders? Mother was collateral, she knew too much. Cold. Eliza's fingerprints on gun. She shot mother? Yes, to end her suffering. The heist? Diversion. Real motive. Escape abuse, inherit all. Will left everything to Eliza if others died. Mastermind. But footprint size 11, Reginald's. Butler helped. Arrests followed. Yet loot half gone, Eliza's escape fund? Case closing, but shadows linger. Part 7 awaits with final pursuits. Crowe out. Part 7. Welcome, intrigue addicts. Detective Crowe here, pushing through Crimson Manor's fog. Eliza alive, plotting big twist. Now the hunt intensifies. Eliza bolted during interview, Julian covering. Manhunt. Airports, stations watched. Clue. Bank withdrawal, $200K to Swiss account. International angle. Lang found dead in motel. Overdose? Staged. Note. You next, Crowe. Threats. Reed's gang. Raided. Confessions. Reed ordered hits to silence. Reed arrested. Vanderbilt owed millions. Heist was payback. But Eliza's role? Girl was pawn, we used her. Contradictions. Thorne's clinic. Hidden files. Vanderbilt's will forged? Handwriting expert. Eliza's hand. She forged to inherit. Mother's suicide note same. Eliza killed all. Timeline drugged family. Killed in sequence. Footprint. Borrowed Reginald's boots. Butler accomplice for love of daughter figure. Julian, lover, helped stage. Cook Agnes. In on it? Her wine drugged. Agnes fled. Chased to docks. Agnes cornered. Eliza blackmailed me. Knew my past thefts. Eliza mastermind. Where is she? Airport tip. Boarding to Paris. Intercepted struggle. She pulled knife. Subdued. Confession. Family destroyed me. I destroyed them. Heist. Hired goons. Kept loot. Full circle. But one loose end. J in diary, Julian, or another J, Jacob Reed. Marcus's alias? Reed was lover? Twist. Reed fathered Eliza, incest angle wrong. Vanderbilt not biological. Motive deeper. Case cracked. Part 8 Trials and Truths. Stay with me. Part 8. Back again, deduction devotees. Crowe speaking on Crimson Manor. Eliza caught. Confessions flowing. Let's tie knots. Eliza in cell. Reed is my real father. Vanderbilt knew, blackmailed him. Theodore found out. Assaulted me to keep secret. Mother complicit. Plan. Drug family, kill, stage robbery. Fake death. Inherit via forged will. Partners. Julian, love. Reginald, loyalty. Agnes, blackmail. Lang, duped into heist. Goons, Reads but double-crossed. Read, I supplied men to protect Eliza, but she turned on us. Malone killed to silence. Lang suicide, Eliza's doing. Thorne, innocent pawn, affair real but no murder. Trials, Eliza life sentence, Julian 20 years, Reginald 15, Agnes 10. Read death row for prior crimes. Loot recovered from Eliza's hideout. Manor auctioned, proceeds to charity. But ghost stories persist, sightings of Miriam. Superstition. My takeaway, family blood runs thick, but poison thicker. Part 9. Reflections and Epilogue. Almost there. Part 9. Hello, faithful followers. Detective Crowe nearing the end of Crimson Manor. Verdicts in, but echoes remain. Let's reflect. Post-trial, I visited the manor one last time. Empty halls, bloodstains faded. Found hidden letter from Elias. If I die, suspect the one I trusted most, my daughter. He knew? Eliza's psyche. Abused, twisted into monster. Julian, reformed in prison, wrote apologies. Reginald died behind bars, heartbreak. Agnes paroled early. Reed executed. Last words. Blood debt paid. Media frenzy. Heiress of horror. My career boosted, promoted to captain. But nightmares, Eliza's cold eyes. Lesson. Wealth breeds wolves in sheep's clothing. One final twist. Anonymous tip years later. Eliza escaped prison? Unconfirmed. Vigilance eternal. Part 9. 4,991 characters including spaces. Hello, faithful followers. Detective Crowe nearing the end of Crimson Manor. Verdicts in, but echoes remain. Let's reflect. Post-trial, I visited the manor one last time. Empty halls, bloodstains faded. Found hidden letter from Elias. If I die, suspect the one I trusted most, my daughter. He knew? Eliza's psyche. Abused, twisted into monster. Julian, reformed in prison, wrote apologies. Reginald died behind bars, heartbreak. Agnes paroled early. Reed executed. Last words. Blood debt paid. Media frenzy. Heiress of horror. My career boosted, promoted to captain. But nightmares, Eliza's cold eyes. Lesson. Wealth breeds wolves in sheep's clothing. One final twist. Anonymous tip years later. Eliza escaped prison? Unconfirmed. Vigilance eternal. Final greetings, mystery mates. Detective Harlan Crowe closing the Crimson Manor file. We've journeyed through betrayal, blood, and broken souls. If this gripped you, subscribe for more cases. Epilogue. Years later, a similar heist in New York. Same MO. Copycat or Eliza free. I investigated, trail cold. Remember, trust sparingly, question everything. This is Crowe, stay safe in the shadows. Until next time, good night.